Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and here we are with another Buy It Now video premiere. These premieres are so much fun, so much more fun than just a recorded video, because we all get to watch them together, and you can live chat, you can live claim and buy. So if this is the first time you are watching, let me tell you how this is going to work. Hopefully you've seen my auctions at 7 p.m. called Bargains by Belle on Friday, Saturday, and Mondays. But if you haven't, check them out. They start at just $1. But here, we won't have any bidding. No. It will just be claim it and buy it. And make sure you put the quantity that you want. Also, make sure you are on live chat, not top chat, because it just breaks my heart when people think that they were first and then they realize, oops, no, they were on top chat. Because top chat just shows your own chat at the top. And also make sure you click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. And everything you buy tonight, you can combine with what you buy at my auctions during a 7-day period for combined shipping and combined invoicing to save you money. So I say, laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life. Roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll in your auction purchases and your video purchases. Roll on and on and on. Now, spring is upon us. Summer hasn't even started, but already in these temperatures in the 80s or 90s, I'm getting sweaty. I don't know about y'all, and let's just be honest, sweat smells. It does. But we still want to keep our homes smelling fresh as a daisy. So I thought I would bring out some home scents, some wax melts, some candles, some air freshener, so that we can keep our homes smelling great. It is so easy to make our homes smell great in the winter. Why? We just turn on the oven and bake something delicious. But in spring and summer, you don't want to heat up the house by turning on the oven. So air freshener and wax melts and candles are a great solution. At my auctions, I have an early bird round that I call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And I start those items at just $1. On Sunday, I have an entire hour of Buy It Now items for just $1. So of course, I'm going to start off this video with some wax melts for just $1. And I know some of y'all are saying, how in the world could you sell wax melts for only $1? Well, let me show you. These are the 5-packs. I'm going to have some bigger ones, and they're going to be a little bit more money. But for just the 5-packs, these are $1. So let me show you what I have. This first one is Rustic Pine, and y'all remember to use your quantities. I have 2 of that one. The next one is called Candy Cane Lane, and I've got 3 Candy Cane Lane. Next, I have Gingerbread. And I have just 2 of this one. Next one is called Porch Giving. And for those of y'all who don't know what porch giving is, you can see these pumpkins, which is what I feel like it smells like. And I have a total of 4 of these. Okay, next, Harvest Leaves. And I have 3 of the harvest leaves. Oh, for those of you who like a sweet smell, this one is maple pumpkin cookie. Talk about 3 delicious scents all in one. And I've only got two of that one. Pikes Peak. And for those of y'all who are wondering, what does Pikes Peak smell like? It smells like a forest, like pine and fir and cedar and balsam. And I have 5 of this one. And last but not least, I have sun-washed flannel. And this one is a one and done. Y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up for me. I'm going to clear these away and I'm going to bring you some bigger ones. Okay, next I am back with the big packages. You can tell these have 2 rows in them, so these are going to be $2. Here's the first one. It is chestnut and roasted vanilla. This one's a one and done. Next, I have patchouli and cinnamon, and this one I have 4 of. Next, I have chestnut and vanilla. And this one I have 4 of. Next I have vanilla, orchid, and cedarwood. And I think this one is a one and done. Okay, next I have ginger and tonka bean. Bergamot and crushed pomegranate. Oops, I'm running out of room. Let me clear the field and show you a few more. Oops, I forgot to tell you that I have 3 of the bergamot and pomegranate, that I have 2 of the vanilla, orchid, and cedarwood, and that I have 3 of the ginger and tonka bean. Next, I have fallen leaves and clove bud. Cinnamon stick and baked pumpkin. And this one I have 7 of. Fresh coffee and hazelnut. I've got 2 of this one, and I'm not sure if I've pointed out that these are vegan. Valencia orange and sandalwood. So all of these are available for the low price of just $2. Let's look at some candles. These are individual candles. They are in glass and they are single wick candles. They're made by Glade. And these are going to be $2 for choice. I've got just 1 apple of my pie, but I have lots of pumpkin to spice things up. And if you're saying 1 little candle, that's just not enough. Well, I've got the solution then. I do have 2 packs. The 2 packs are going to be $4. And you're saying that's the same price. It is. It's just a convenient 2 pack. So you've got a choice of pumpkin, spice things up, or apple of my pie. 2 candles for $4. But those of y'all who have watched my auctions know that I try to have both name brand products as well as some economy products. So if you like these, but $4 just isn't in your budget, I do have the store brand. Still a 2 pack, still in glass, but the store brand, which is in basically the same sense of pumpkin pie and apple cinnamon, are going to be only $3 for a 2 pack. So by buying the generic store brand, you are saving $1. And I do have multiples available of all of these, so make sure you put the quantity in the chat. If you are a person that likes to make everything look a little better, that thinks that presentation counts, these candles are beautifully scented, but sometimes you want a candle to look as great as it smells. And so I'm going to show a few candle accessories. First, I have this pedestal. And let me bring back out the candles I was showing before. In fact, this one is coming out of the package, so it's going to be perfect to demonstrate. I'll put it back on the package in case somebody bid on it. But just to show you, look how beautiful it looks sitting up on this pedestal. I do have 2 of these in case somebody needs a pair. And if you're saying, well, that's nice and all, Belle, but do you have something more? Oh, I forgot to say the price. This is $8 for the candle pedestal, $8, and I only have 2 of these. But if you're looking for something different, I have these candle rings that are made of glass beads. Look at these beautiful glass beads. And let me show you, it's still new with tag. You just put your candle in it, and look how gorgeous it looks. Now, I do have these in lots of different colors, so let me walk you through the colors. I have 2 in this purple and clear. Here's the 2, back here. Then I have this pretty white and champagne color, or you might say white and yellow. It's kind of looking tone on tone here. And then I have a vibrant yellow and orange. I've got 3 of this kind, and here's the other 2, and just look how beautiful it looks. And then I know what you're saying, well, how would it look with the pedestal too? Surely you could have both bits of finery, and you could. So if for some reason you wanted all of the fanciness together, here is the candle, which is only $2. Here is the stand, which is $8, and these candle rings are going to be $4. So you can just keep adding great finery to it, or maybe you just want some pieces and not others, but I think this makes a fantastic display, but the choice is yours. And some of you may be saying, well, does it have to have a candle? Could you put something else? I don't have a little plant sitting here. Here's a little pot, so we'll just pretend that a plant is in it. So if you had a small pot with like a succulent, you could put a little plant here if you're not a candle person. And if for some reason you are interested in this, I really think this is probably, oops, a little dust on it there. This is supposed to be to hold a candle because you can see it's glass. I don't think it's actually a pot. I'm pretty sure you put a candle in it. This belonged to my mother. Look at that pretty golden glittered edge. If anybody's interested in this one, $3. But it looks beautiful there too, and you could always put a flameless candle in it. Okay, let me show you some more candles. Okay, let's move into the bigger candles. Did y'all know that Glade was now making 3-wick candles? Yep, they're making the big candles now. And I've got them in 3 different scents. The first scent is called Fall Night Long, and it has notes of warm campfire and night air, and I have 3 of this one. The next one is Fireside Glow. It has notes of firewood and swirling smoke. I've got 3 of this one. And the last scent is called Pine and Cedar, and of course it has notes of blue spruce and fresh cedarwood, and I have 2 of that one, and you'll see it is nice and big. These candles are going to be $4. $4 for the 3-wick candles. This next one is a one and done, and look how cute it is. It is in a ceramic pumpkin, and you'll see, in fact, it says ceramic filled pumpkin. It's a big 8-ounce candle, and it smells like pumpkin spice. And this one is going to be $5. Also, $5, and also in ceramic is this one that says Autumn Days. And here's a look into it. Not in a ceramic case, but taller and bigger is this pillar candle. Oops, I need to move back. There we go. Pillar candle that is pine, and this one I have 3 of. Next, who loves a designer candle? By the famous designer Bill Blass, I have some gorgeous candles. Look how sparkly and beautiful this one is. And I'm not sure if you can see, but it is covered in plastic so as to keep it perfect. Here is the label. Let me show you what it says inside. This one's going to be $5. And here's what it says. The famous polished classic style that has always been associated with Bill Blass is a look that is timeless and distinctive. Such is the goal of Bill Blass Home Decor. We are pleased to present this distinctive item from the Bill Blass Home Decor collection. A unique styling and attention to detail is a Bill Blass trademark. The use of fine materials is your assurance of quality. Okay, and then I've got an even bigger one, and yes, you get both the shiny candle covered in glitter, and you get this fabulous organza bag with the golden pull strings and tassels on both ends. And once again, it does have the tag, which says the same thing on the inside. So the bigger candle will be $7. Next, how do you tell a sweater from a candle? Wait, did I really just ask that? Normally, that isn't a hard thing to tell, but look at this candle. It's got a fantastic cable knit pattern. And I don't mean on one little place on the candle. It is wrapped in plastic to keep the pattern intact, but the whole thing is covered in this sweater pattern. How fantastic is that? $7, and I've got 3 of those. Also, for $7, this is a huge 15-ounce candle. I mean, almost a pound, just 1 ounce short of a pound. It is white tea and thyme. And I've only got 1 of those. Next, I have Sunrise Citron, and I have 2 of this nice citrus candle. It's got a wooden top to it. And last but not least, of the big ones, this one is crushed candy cane. And it is the biggest one. It is 18 ounces. 18 ounces. Also available for $7. Here's the top on it. It's glass. And I believe I have 8 of these left. Have you ever wanted to make your own candle? Well, apparently my mother did. She saved this container. It still has the wick in the bottom. It is clear, and it has a beautiful stopper on it made of glass. So it just needs a little wax poured in it. And if you're interested in making your own candle, here is your opportunity. $3. And I'll show you, this measures 7.5. If you're starting to think, well, these scents for the home are nice and all, but I really wish I had something for my little car. Well, from Febreze, I've got a car air freshener. This one is Pine. You'll see it has a little clip, and these clip onto the air vents. So $3, one and done. If you're saying, but we have 2 cars in my family, we want them all to smell nice. Well, for $5, you can get a 2-pack in Winter Spruce. This is a one and done. Okay, moving on to the convenience of plug-in air fresheners. If you're a person that doesn't want an open flame, maybe you've got a dog, a cat, a little one walking around the house, and it's just not a good idea. Something could get moved, turn over, spilled, got on fire. So if you have an outlet, all you have to do is load these up in the dispenser and plug them in. Easy peasy. And I'm first going to show you some starter kits. If you already have the wall unit and you just need refills, well, hang on. But for those people who might not have a wall unit, or maybe you've misplaced it, or you just want to get one set up in a different room, because I've heard that sometimes people like different scents in different rooms. The gentleman of the house wants a musky pine scent in his study, man cave, or library. The lady of the house might want something apple in the kitchen or dining room, and maybe something floral in the bedroom. So therefore, if you want different scents in different rooms, the way to achieve that is by getting a different plug-in, and then you can load it with a different scent. So these starter kits are going to be available for the low price of $5. By Airwick, I have a pumpkin spice. By Glade, I also have a pumpkin spice. And by Glade, I have an apple of my pie. Apple of my eye? No, apple of my pie. And I do want to let you know that I have 2 of the Airwick pumpkin and 2 of the Glade pumpkin spice. But let's see what I've got in refills. Okay, first in Airwick refills, I have pumpkin spice, apple cider donut, and fresh pine. And I do want to point out that these last up to 120 days. And I think I may have forgotten to say that the 2-pack refills are $4 for the Airwick. They're also going to be $4 for the Glade. Different brands, same price for the name brands. In Glade, I have Pine Wonderland, Festive Fireside Glow, Marshmallow Irish Cream, which is a one and done, Fall Night Long, Pumpkin Spice Things Up, Apple of My Pie, and Autumn Spiced Apple. For those saying, hey Belle, before you had some store brands in the candles to save us a little money, do you have a store brand in these refills? And the answer is yes. So if you go with this store brand, it's only going to be $3 for a 2-pack. Now I only have it in 2 flavors, the pumpkin spice and the apple cinnamon. And for those of you saying, but wait, I don't have that store brand dispenser, what am I going to do? Well, the store brand works in both Glade and Airwick. So if you can't remember if you have a Glade or an Airwick, this one is going to work universally regardless of which system you have. And it's going to save you a little bit of money. Well, if you don't have a outlet close to you, you can still use these sprays. I've got 2 packs of spray in pumpkin spice by Febreze or by Glade. Each 2-pack will be the cost of $5, and I have 2 2-packs of the Febreze and 2 of the 2-packs of Glade available. But if you don't need a whole 2-pack, maybe you don't use it that quick, maybe it's just you, maybe you carry it around from room to room to room. If so, I do have a couple of single cans available. And for a single can, the cost will be $3. The first one is a Febreze Air, and the scent is bamboo. Now, if you don't know what bamboo smells like, in my opinion, it smells kind of like that clean, fresh lemon smell. Next, by Glade, we have an autumn spiced apple. And then by Febreze, we have a pumpkin patch. Here is another option in home fragrance. It uses an essential mist. What's an essential mist? Well, it's an oil that includes essential oils. And let me show you the back, because these are starter kits. So you're going to get the entire device, which you don't have to plug in. So if you've got big pieces of furniture like buffets and china cabinets, wardrobes, armoires, console TVs in front of your outlets, which is a problem I have at my own house, then these are fantastic because this way you don't have to get to an outlet. These are battery powered and they emit like a little puff of the essential oil. And if you're saying, oh no, but I don't have those essential oils, well, I have good news. I do have plenty of refills And I'm going to be offering the refills as well. In fact, I'll show you the refill real quick. Here's the apple cinnamon refill. The refill's just going to be $3. But let me show you the two starter kits that I have. These are by Airwick. I have just one in the apple cinnamon medley and just one in the pumpkin spice, and these are going to be $10. But they will last and last and last forever. All you have to do is when the mist has been used up, you put a new mist in them. And if y'all haven't already given the video a thumbs up, please, oh please, help a Southern Belle out. Now, Belle, you were saying those essential mists had essential oil in them. Do you have just any essential oils? Just straight essential oils, not mixed with anything, not an oil which has some essential oil in it, just straight essential oil. I do. I've got an invigorating eucalyptus essential oil. This is a small bottle. It is not mixed with anything. It is pure essential oil. So I want to caution you just to use one teeny tiny little drop when you're using it, and to use it with water, to use it with oil. Do not use a big quantity by itself. One little drop, and it's for aromatherapy. Here's what it looks like. And you'll see there is only one ingredient, and it is eucalyptus leaf oil. $5. And it also says how to use it in diffusers, aromatherapy, yoga. And it's quality assured. It is paraben free. It is pure plant based, and it is tested, of course. Okay, next, for those of you back when we were doing plug-ins, maybe you just needed a plug-in, or maybe you wanted a spare plug-in without having to buy a whole kit. Well, I do have spare plug-ins. If you just need an extra one without buying a whole kit, I've got both the Glade and the Airwick. And if you need just the plug-in unit, it's going to be just $1. Speaking of $1 bargains, make sure you join me on Sunday, where my entire premiere is all $1 items. Also, make sure you join me at the very beginning of all of my auctions at 7 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Monday, where my auctions always start out with a dollar round, which I call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And depending on how long the auction lasts, if it goes into the second hour at the top of the hour, we do another round. If it goes into the third hour at the top of every hour, we do another round to reward those viewers who are still watching. And I want to thank everybody for watching this Buy It Now. I have lots more Buy It Nows. Check out my Buy It Now playlist. Also, at the end of this broadcast, on the end screen, you'll see another Buy It Now. You can click on tons of different categories, everything from hair accessories to brooches to kitchen items, keychains, and garden flags, and much, much, much more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next premiere or auction. Bye-bye, and may God bless you.